Hey everybody, Rez the Collector here with another Superman related review. Today I'm taking a look at the Superman Rebirth statue from Icon Heroes. It is a GameStop exclusive. Definitely something that you really want to pick up if you're a Superman collector, because we're not going to get a whole lot of collectibles with this costume. Now the reason for that being is it's already changed in the comic books. Right after the Rebirth started, this was the costume Superman was using. More of a throwback to his original than, well, it's basically a mixture of the New 52 and the classic costume. You can see that we got rid of the artist got rid of the collar. The S is closer to a more classic looking S. The belt, as you can see, is a new take on the New 52 belt. Of course, that has also changed now. I think there's some yellow in there. And then the major change is going to be the boots. In the comic, the boots are now all red like the classic costume. Basically, all we're really missing is a full yellow belt and the red underwear, and I guess get rid of the cuffs, and he'd basically be back to his classic costume. So we're really, really close now. But now that they've already made the changes to the costume, we really aren't going to see, most likely, aren't going to see any more collectibles with this specific look. We've got this, and then there is the Rebirth action figure. Now, if you picked up the 7-pack, then you've already got the figure. However, the single-carded, I believe, comes out at the end of November. Excuse me. And so with that, you would have the two collectibles that I believe that they're probably only going to produce, because the new costume, they're going to want to put out collectibles with the new costume. So, and I could be wrong. There could be stuff in the works, but most likely I would say that this statue and the Icon's Rebirth figure are really going to be the only two things that we're going to get with this costume. With this specific costume. Of course, there's the minor changes. I'm sure they'll be putting out new collectibles. Now, taking a look at the front of the box, you can see here we've got the statue itself. We've got the GameStop exclusive logo here. It is an Icon Heroes product, and of course it is Superman Rebirth. We have the classic Superman here in the classic font, and of course the DC logo. Taking a look at the side of the box, we've got a nice image of the statue itself from this side, basically coming in from the left side, taking a look at it. On the back, of course, we've got another big image of the statue, basically the same from the side, but pulled back a little bit more. As you can see, collectible statue, we've got the DC and Warner logo, we've got the Icon Heroes logo. And then here we have an image taken from basically the right side. So the box really does give you a good look at the statue itself. Of course, here on the top, we've got a black and white of the statue's chest and the classic Superman logo. All right, so that is the box. Let's go ahead and take a look at the statue itself. Now, these are limited edition statues. There are only 2,000 of them, and I have number 636. Now, as you can see here, we've got the statue. I want to give us a nice 360 on it, so we can take a look and see how it looks all the way around. As you can see, it does have that lovely yellow S in the back, something that I really do love, and I really do like my Superman to have that S in the back. And I prefer it to be the yellow S, but I was at least happy that the New 52 had an S, even though it was black. So, good 360 of the statue there. Basically, this thing is awesome, and it looks good from any angle you want to pose this thing at. It's going to look great. So let's go ahead and take a closer look, because mine does have some quality control issues, unfortunately. So taking a look right here, you can see... Oh, that didn't help. All right, I'm going to pause this to get my light correct, and then we'll take a look at the statue. All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. Now, as for quality control, You can see here there's a little bit of overpaint on the cuff. The little notch at the S is kind of overpainted in a big circle instead of just the notch it should be. A little bit more overpaint on the second cuff, and a little bit of a spot here on the back of the cape. But overall, the QC is not bad. Overall, this is a very, very nice statue. Definitely great for the price. It retails for, I think, $59.99. And definitely something you want to pick up if you want this version of the Rebirth costume. As you can see here, I also pulled out the Rebirth figure so that we can take a look at him as well, standing with the statue. Both are quality pieces. Definitely I'd recommend anybody who is a Superman fan to be picking these up. I understand it can be hard to pick up the exclusives outside of the US, but I'm sure there's plenty of people who would be willing to help you out. I know a lot of eBay shippers do international shipping. So definitely something you'd want to look into if you're hoping to get this statue. It's definitely something that you want to add to your collection because it is a variant costume basically. And it's one that's not going to be around for very long. Basically, like I said, I'm assuming that now that the costume has already changed, that these are basically going to be our two collectibles with this Rebirth suit. So I would say that this is probably going to be something that's going to be worth a little bit of money later on. Not that I'm worried about that because they're staying in my collection. But with only 2,000 of these statues made and it being one of the only two collectibles of Superman in this costume, it's definitely going to be an item that's going to be sought after in later years, at least in my opinion. I know it would definitely be something that I'd be after just because it's such a limited run of the statues themselves and such a limited run of the costume that was worn. It was only worn for maybe a few months, if that, in the comics, obviously. But there you go. There is the DC Rebirth Superman Icon Heroes statue, along with the DC Rebirth Superman Icons figure. You can even see they even did the hair basically the same way. There's that little sweep to the left that both the statue and the figure have. Don't know if you can see that on the video, but it's definitely there. It's almost like they got a copy of the figure and based their art off of that, or based their statue sculpting off of that. But definitely an amazing piece to pick up. Again, there are only 2,000 of these that were made, and they're going to be difficult to come by, I would think. One, they're an exclusive for a specific store, and two, that costume is already changed. So if you're looking to have this piece, I would recommend getting out there now and picking it up as soon as possible. I do want to thank you guys for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this review. It's been a while since I've done an actual review, and it's kind of getting back in the game, so if I'm a little rusty, I do apologize. I want to thank you for watching. Please, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe to the channel. You will be seeing new reviews popping up. And of course, rate and comment, please. And I do want to thank you for watching. You all have a wonderful day.